Lauren Daisy.
Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing kind of a New Year's look. I feel like usually when people do their New Year's makeup, they're in like cute glittery tops or, you know, something a bit more festive, but it is very cold in the UK right now, so that's not going to happen. But we are going to do some kind of New Year's inspired makeup today. To be honest, I just wanted an excuse to test out the rest of Lottie London's Gossip Girl collection. I have a video up on my channel already testing the like Blair half of the collection, and I did a Christmas look for that. It's more, you know, reds and bronze and that kind of vibe, whereas this collection is the Serena side and it's more hot pink and purple, more cool toned kind of situation. So we have 4 products to test today. We have the You Know You Love Me eyeshadow palette, the And I'm Yours liquid blush, and the Forever Kit lipstick and lip gloss duo. This one is 8 letters. It's super cute packaging. I absolutely love it. I feel like my background just looks too cluttered. So yeah, these are the products that we're going to test today, and I'm super excited. The Blair side of the collection I really liked. I loved the formulas and everything. It'll just be whether I like this color scheme, because it's not what I would usually go for, but I'm willing to give it a go. You know, like a hot pink lip and a hot pink blush. That's quite the combo, but we will see. I'm not gonna judge just yet, you know. I'm not gonna judge just yet. So I'm gonna start off doing my makeup how I usually do. So this is the Soap and Glory Speed Plump Day Lotion. I'm interested, what do you guys usually do for New Year's? I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's maybe a bigger kind of thing in America. We still do like the countdown and everything like that. We did fireworks, which is nice. So yeah, I'm kind of like curious to know, are you guys like go out on New Year's, you know, like spend it in a club or, you know, with your friends or with your family? Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to use my Essence Fresh and Fit foundation in the shade 10 Fresh Ivory. I like this foundation because it doesn't cling to any dry patches, whereas like every other foundation that I seem to try does. And also it's not super full coverage or anything, which I quite like. I like my skin to kind of peek through a little bit, but not too much. Not too much now. Did we ever get a New Year's episode of Gossip Girl? I don't know if we did. The only show that I watched that I feel like I can remember a New Year's episode is Friends. Then for concealer, I'm going to use my Essence Healthy Glow in shade, I think it's light neutral, number 20. Just on my blemishes and under the eye. Oh, and my beauty sponge is from Essence as well. I wanted to say as well, thank you so much to everyone that has watched my Ultimate Gossip Girl video part 2. It took so long to make, like months and months and months. So I really appreciate all the love that it has been getting, and if you haven't seen it yet, then please go and watch it. Also, please subscribe as well. While you're there, you might as well. So we're gonna try the blush first. Oh, a little bit of ASMR. No, I feel like that wasn't very good. That was a bit lackluster. So this is the Sweet Blush in the shade And I'm Yours. It's quite a cool toned pink, which, yeah, like I said, not something I would usually go for. I'm definitely a warm toned blush kind of gal, but we will give it a go. Oh wow, it's like literally, I don't know if you can see that so well, but it's like literally almost purple. It basically exactly matches my jumper. Again, this formula is just 10 out of 10. It blends so nicely. I also like to take my blush up here to the temple a little bit. Then we'll do the other side. Oh my god, I did this in my last video as well. Like, did like the perfect amount on one side and then way too much on the other side. I'm gonna take some of that excess and pop it on my nose. Blend it up. I actually like it a lot more than I thought I would. I think the other one, this is them like side by side. I think this one is still my favorite, the Say It one, but I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the pink one. I really didn't think that it would be my kind of tone at all, but I think together they're kind of the perfect pair because you have yeah, a cool tone and a warm tone, so you could use them for countless amounts of looks. I feel like it doesn't show up so well on camera, but I can't put any more on because it would be way too intense in person. So then for highlighter, I am going to go in with my Colourpop Super Shock in Flexitarian. I feel like I hyped this highlighter up enough in the last video that I don't need to do it again, but man, 10 out of 10. Holy grail highlighter for sure. And blends really nicely in with that pink as well. I'm also just gonna pop that on my Cupid's bow and on my tip of my nose. I'll wait until I've done my eyeshadow to do like my brow bone and inner corner. I'm hoping there'll be a good inner corner shade in this palette actually. If I was going out, then I might set my brows and I would use the Revolution Soap Brow to do that, but because I am literally just doing a bit of Christmas shopping today, yeah, I'm pre-filming this before Christmas. I'm just literally gonna brush through them. I'm not gonna use a primer or anything like that. I never really do. We'll just have to see how it performs without it. That was disappointing. So this is the palette here. You get 12 eyeshadows and it retails for $7.95, which I feel like is really good. The blush is $6.95, I believe, and the lip kit duos are $7.95 as well. So I feel like everything was really fairly priced, especially because the packaging and the thought that's gone into this collection is so good. So yeah, this is the You Know You Love Me palette. They actually all have names as well. I haven't read the names yet, but I'm excited to see what they've come up with. So this is them kind of side by side. Just for a little comparison, this is them side by side. My one kind of criticism with this It Girl palette was that I felt like there was maybe too many pale shades, and that if you had a deeper skin tone, you might not get on with it so well. The shimmers I think would have been fine, but the mattes, probably not. You've got more shimmer shades and then we've got like two kind of deeper matte shades. So I do think this one would probably be the better option for deeper skin tones. But even then I still feel like we could have maybe done with a darker brown or even a black maybe. Just to add like just a bit of deepness to these palettes, especially this one. Number 1 is called Girls. Number 2 is called XO, which is so cute. Number 3 is called Boss. Number 4 is called Badass. I never know how to say that word properly. It doesn't sound as good with the British accent. I feel like it just sounds so, it makes it like, ugh. But when Americans say it, it sounds fine. Number 5 is NYC. Number 6 is Queen. Number 7 is Spotted, and I think that is so cute. That's probably my favorite one. Number 8 is BFF. Number 9 is Scandalous. Number 10 is Fairy Tales, which I think comes from that quote where Blair says, "We make our own fairy tales." Is that what she says? Something like that. Number 11 is Falling in Love. And number 12 is Secret. Spotted is definitely my favorite. And probably, yeah, Spotted, Fairy Tales, and XO. I think those are my favorite names. I don't know that they fit Serena so much. I think the ones in here fit like Blair a bit more. I like that they've made the effort to, it all feels very cohesive and it's all very, I don't know, it all feels very Gossip Girl, which I do like. It's not just like, oh, we've been given this, you know, collab and just kind of throw it together. It seems like the people on the creative team genuinely, you know, watched Gossip Girl, or at least, you know, researched it enough to make a palette that definitely feels like the whole collection feels very Gossip Girl. I think the colors and the names and all that kind of stuff, I just really love it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in all over the lid with this shade here, Girls. And as well, because I don't use powder because my skin is just so dry, which is lovely. I just take my beauty sponge and go over any creasing that's shown up while we've just been chit-chatting. There is a bit of fallout in the pan, but I'm not getting any fallout on the eye, which is good. Be interesting to see though with the darker shades. Now I'm gonna go in with this third shade, which is Boss, and just deepen up that crease. I'm laying that down as like a base color, just kind of all over the lid. I feel like Serena would throw the best New Year's pies. They blend so nicely. I feel like the pigment is nice, and they just blend like absolute butter. Now I'm going to take this very last shade at the bottom, Secret, and I'm just going to run that through the crease. I'll show you a close-up of the eye at the end as well. So now we've got a couple of different things we can choose from. I'm not going to go for this kind of cool toned gold because even though I really like the look of it, I did gold in my last video. I kind of want to play around with these more fun shimmers. We've got a purple, well, we've got a dark purple and a light purple. But then we also have these like pink ones, which I really like the look of. I think to me, this one seems the most fun. I think I'm going to go in with this deeper purple here to kind of like smoke out the lash line a bit maybe, and then put this pink one all over the lid. I think I'm going to try and put this pink one all over the lid and then smoke out the lash line with this purple one here. So this pink one is number 5, and that is NYC. It's quite a light, almost kind of like shadow topper kind of vibe. I think I'm going to go in with this darker pink down here, Scandalous, and see if that gives me just a bit more coverage, and then I'll go over with the pink one on the top. I said this in my other video as well, that the shadows, okay, we've got a tiny bit of fallout here. The shadows just aren't very opaque. They're kind of, the mattes are like really good. But for me, the shimmers are a bit more, the darker ones not so much, but the lighter ones are definitely kind of more of a shadow topper kind of vibe. They don't give you that real opaque shimmer, if that's what you're kind of looking for. I quite like the formula. I'm not really a heavy eyeshadow kind of gal. So for me, that more light kind of dusting of color, that works really well. So now I'm going to go back into that lighter pink, I think it was BFF, and pop that over the top of that as well. The Falling in Love shade, I'm gonna concentrate on the outer bit of the eye. Okay, so this is how we're looking at the minute. I don't know how I feel. I'm gonna run that pink one under my eye. Like everything blends beautifully, but I don't know. I just feel like for me, the color payoff is not really there with the shimmers. The mattes, gorgeous, 10 out of 10. But the shimmers, they all just kind of blend into one, which is a shame. I do like that more sheer formula for my kind of more everyday looks. I think that does look really pretty when you just have no eyeshadow or one, you know, shade all over the lid, and then you can pat that shimmer over the top. I do think that looks really nice. But for a more kind of like punchy look, I still like how it turned out. But I think definitely out of the two, the It Girl palette is the better one. I'm gonna take this shade number 4, Badass. Yeah, we'll move past it. In the inner corner. Then I'm gonna go in with my Flexitarian one for my brow bone. We're gonna curl my lashes, do some mascara, and then we will move on to the lip kit. My mascara is the Essence Maximum Definition Mascara. I do like the eyes. I think they turned out really pretty. So we have the lipstick and the lip gloss. Again, like I've already said a million times, the packaging, 10 out of 10. We have a sparkly pink gloss. Oh, and it's more of a kind of mauve, kind of nude than I was expecting, actually. I was expecting like a hot pink lipstick, but I think I prefer this. Right, let's try this. Okay. That is completely different to what I thought this colour was going to be, but I really, really like it. I think it definitely goes way better with the look that I have on at the minute. I feel like I can see myself wearing this shade a lot. The formula is so, so nice. It's really hydrating. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel greasy. I really like it. I really like it a lot. The gloss smells really nice. The scent isn't as strong as the other gloss though, interestingly enough. The glosses, they definitely look pretty similar. I think it would be down to which lipstick you wanted rather than which lip gloss you wanted. But I loved this lip gloss formula when I tried it yesterday. So I'm gonna wear this while I film my next video, and then I think I will change into this lip gloss later on. So I will insert a clip now from when I change into the other lip gloss, into this lip gloss, out of this lipstick. This is how the gloss looks by itself, and I think it's really, really pretty. I really like it. It also doesn't feel sticky or anything like that. It is really, really nice, really lightweight, and I like the just small bit of color that it gives, but with lots of shine. So yeah. So guys, that is the final look. Let me know what you thought of the makeup. Do you like the colors? Do you think it fits the Gossip Girl theme? Let me know. I definitely prefer the Blair side of the collection. It's just more kind of the colors that I tend to reach for. But I actually do really like the lipstick. I think it's a really nice shade. For me, definitely more wearable than the I think it's the 3 words is the other one. The Blair one is more of a kind of orangey red. So I actually prefer the shade of the lipstick in this one, but I do think I prefer the lip gloss, blush and eyeshadow palette in the Blair side. So I really like how it turned out. I was surprised because, yeah, like I said, the pink blush I was a bit hesitant of, but I really ended up liking it. So the packaging really is 10 out of 10. I mean, it's got the XOXO, but hearts as the O's. The New York skyline is on everything with the logo and the kiss prints, and like you've got the XOXO on here and all over the lipstick tube. And then the skyline is around like the bottom of the tubes and stuff. I just think it's so good. I really do think they did an amazing job. That's it for today's video. Go and watch the other video if you haven't seen it yet. Let me know, what are your New Year's plans? But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next one. Please subscribe to my channel. And yes, have a lovely New Year's as well. Bye.